Hi there, old McCready again. I'm going to play through this game with you because it's entertaining. And there's aspects to it. There are quite a few errors, mostly by my opponent. And I also like it because, the St. George's is my main opening. And I like to go on the attack with it. Yeah, so I play via transposition. I don't really understand that, but whatever. Passive setup by my opponent. That's a bit of a waste of time. You get this sometimes. Some people don't know what to do, so they just go for quiet setups. So just uninterrupted play. Nothing. That move is a bit odd, but I understand. Well, I understood that he's going to play f4. That doesn't happen. A bit odd. Anyway, I gotta open my position up. Yeah, he can't do that. That just gives a pawn. If the knight was still on f3, he could, but it's absolutely fine. I mean, I'd be playing knight d7 and queen c7 and targeting it. Easy play, easy play. Yeah, so I maybe didn't play too precisely here, but it's okay. I really did not expect that at all. Um, doesn't make a great deal of sense to me, but okay. He's gone back to playing his favourite move, knight h2, a bit strange. So my minor pieces are looking fine, and my pawn center is looking fine. I mean, black's got the slightly better position. He plays that. If I was a GM, I'd know what to do here, but I'm not. And I didn't like the prospect of bishop g5 coming. Oh, excuse me. So I just took it. Because I thought, well, look, I've got a slightly better position here. Bishop pair, better pawns. Well, I'm the only one with a pawn center. So I just pushed. I didn't see this move, and it caught me by surprise because it's a bit of an empty threat. But, okay, whatever. Maybe he thought he could play knight e4 here, which he can't, obviously. This I don't quite understand. So just normal kind of play. Yeah, his knight's on pre. He's got to move it. I was pondering over what to play, but I thought, yeah, let's just keep expanding, keeping the theme of things. Increase my pawn center and expansion. So let's just squeeze him a bit, push the bishop back as well. That's just stupid. Yeah, okay. So queen e6, obviously g5's a threat. Yeah, so he's got to move his queen out of the way. Okay, we perhaps have an intermezzo. I can't quite remember the entire move order of the game, but yes, he moves the queen out of the way. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm spoilt for choice. Having a second look at it, probably. Oh, I got, well, if I play queen d5, which looks good, then he could play queen g3, and if I play g5, he's got a sack on. It's a little bit tricky, but probably fine. But anyway, I played g5, and then f4, and then f3, busting open his king side. Now, he didn't play the best move here. He went and took. And I, similarly, didn't play the best move. I've probably got mate in 2 here. If I take with the bishop. But I wasn't really thinking because he wasn't playing very well, and I mean, I've got so much going for me. Do I really need to? So I played rook takes, queen back. I've probably got there's probably dozens of ways I can finish him off. Why didn't I play queen takes pawn there? I don't know. I had lots of options. Not my best play. I know. Anyway, I can do this. His problems are just increasing. And then I played this. It's just looking. I mean, there's so many ways I can win it. I didn't think about that move, to be honest with you. Yeah, I can. I can play pawn takes pawn, but not the best really because I'm dropping a rook. So I just sacked the exchange. Yeah, and again, kind of spoilt for choice, really. So I played that move, which is quite nasty, isn't it? Because now he's got fire coming at him. This move I didn't really think about. I still wasn't caring too much about the position, but I don't play this very accurately here. So I really ought to play Queen D6 here, but I don't. Queen D6, yeah. So I just took, and he took, but I let him in with that move. I mean, a bit of a slip up on my part, really. Because I let him in. So, but then he went and played that, which I don't really understand. So check. And then he blocks with the queen. That just loses him. I mean, the ending is so lost. But true to form, I don't play to my best. Yeah, this is fine, obviously. That's probably my best move. I think that might be his best move. I'm not really sure. It's a bit of an unusual position. So anyway, move the pawns. Okay. I kind of understand why you play it. Yeah, let's keep moving these boys. That is possibly a mistake. He can probably play King G4 here, because I just thought, well, I'll just push on F2, but I can't because it's not supported. So that's probably a mistake. But he moves back, so I move in. He attacks a bishop, so I've got to get cover for the king. So the bishop goes to E4. Yeah, King G4. I mean, this is just a matter of technique, obviously, but I quite like it. So let's push another one. Okay, we got things hemmed in there. Let's push to the other one. Yeah, and then we can move here. Okay, he wants to check. Yeah, I understand that. And we can block. And then he goes for this one. And what did I do here? Yeah, that's pretty good because well, he can check me and then he can block it, but his position's just deteriorating. And I play that. I like that move. He can have my pawn on H2 if he wants it. I don't mind. But he played that, and again, I'm not at my best. So, Yeah. So I made a mistake. That's a mistake. Gives him a pawn. Um, that move is not particularly good either, but it's alright because he can't save the c2 pawn. If he moves his king to the back rank, he'll lose immediately, so he can't do that. Yeah, so I can take it now. And to show how bad I am, I was getting worried that he could play king g3 here, which he can do. Well, he could do if it wasn't for the fact that it's an illegal move. So yeah, okay. Yeah, this is just so easily won, but yeah, I don't always play the best moves. Anyway, check. Yeah, I went and messed it up again. I should play bishop d3 and it wins immediately, but I play that instead. And then he comes in with check. And then I block. And then he takes his pawn, which I think is just him giving up. Excuse me. And again, I can win it any way I like. Bishop d3 looks pretty good, and then the f pawn can't be stopped. But I changed things up a bit. I thought I got it won with mate, but well, I can still play g2. But I decided to play that. I didn't even pick up on the fact that the rook was on pre. Anyway, queening time. And then I noticed the rook is on pre. Then I took it. And then he played a4, trying to get a queen himself, maybe. And I played that. What can he do there? Well, he can't do very much. He gets mated into. Yeah, quite entertaining. Not brilliant technique on my part.